serial entrepreneur and
exactly.
So I did a family and friends round to print the first edition, and I priced it at £5 just to get up the readership numbers. And then enough to do a launch party as well to get some press. And I did it at Shoreditch House because I knew that that's where all the journalists and people would be hanging out, and that actually gained we got a lot of press out of that. I would only fundraise if I wanted to do something very big. So say I wanted to do a massive revamp of our website. Right now it's great to be able to have control of my business and be able to say I want to go and do this now.
When Jules and I started out, we were A, older than you, and B, way more naive.
Yeah.
So we kind of started not having any tech background, not being able to code or have any money. And then we thought, I guess like in true Accenture fashion, that we'd like put a pitch deck together and we'd go and like find the money a la Dragon's Den, and then we'd get like an outsourcing team in India or the Philippines to build it. We quickly realised that wasn't going to work, and Jules bought a book and taught herself to code, and then built the first iteration of the website that we needed. We went through an accelerator and they gave us like 15 grand, and it was amazing. This 15 grand lasted us like a whole year. We were that frugal with it. It's not just about having like business acumen and like, can you create a business model that you can get to work? Could you raise finance? But it's all the like really boring stuff, like can you balance the books? And you have to be a bit of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, and I think you sound a lot like me, that I was very creative and I had a big idea, but you do need to have some of these basics in place to make sure that it actually works out.
If you're pre-revenue, I think what lots of people do is think that they need money in order to prove a business works. And I just think some people don't break it down to a granular enough level to realise that actually to start a business you don't necessarily need money, like capital immediately.
A lot of people who are working in jobs now and want to start businesses, they don't necessarily have to leave their job before starting their business. They could try and test it whilst they're there to see if it actually has a market, if it's going to work.
Especially a lot of the ideas, you're right, can absolutely be done on an evening or a weekend.
Yeah.
We're trying to change the orthodoxy. There's more people like you and I now going, well actually, business 101, know your EBITDA. All growth is not necessarily good.
No, it's just more about the best way of building your business. Sometimes VC money can be very helpful, but it doesn't work for everyone, and you have to really know who's investing in your business. Like they need to almost be like a business partner.